Hey, Crypto Scrooge, welcome in. I bet with the GOAT. What's going on, brother? I bet with the GOAT. Luna did exactly what I said. I called it going to zero when it was at $113. So it was a pile of shit. It was a way to scam people for futures trading and yada, yada, yada. I know for a fact because when I was on KuCoin, when I would sell out of something, and this is what made me suspicious, instead of going in the US dollar, it would go into UST. It's not backed by anything. At least the USD. C is backed by the US dollar and bonds and things like that. There was nothing backing Luna. It was a nightmare. So I was going to go on Twitch, but I figured I would give my YouTube audience a chance to hang out for a minute, see what happens, and then I'm going to flip over to Twitch because that was my plan. Like I said, I wanted to see if anybody would share this far and wide on Twitch, on YouTube. See who might want to come in and hang out for a little bit. And we'll see what ends up happening. Make sure you hit that like button. Share this far and wide. And join Tom's Army if you're in here. I have just saved everybody far more than $9.99. Like, it's not... I wish everybody was part of Tom's Army. Or pay it forward. Send a donation live on air. Share this live on air. Do whatever you got to do to show that support. Because... I know, you know, there's no reason we're all fully intact here. This was set up for all of us to fail. And the fact that we're all sitting here with 100% of our portfolio, you're actually up a lot. Have any of you went and checked to see how much XRP you can buy now? Just out of curiosity compared to before these drops. Yeah, no, it probably won't be 8 o'clock, Sean. It's going to be whenever I decide to do it. No, it's not one of my normal days today. So this is just, this is kind of just a random day. Because on Twitch, I only have the 8 o'clock set for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Although I've been going on every day now. So like, subscribe. Well, at least if this does one thing, it can at least invalidate a lot of people on YouTube. Now, some of you guys that still listen to the other people on YouTube, and you listen to me too, but you still listen to what they say, now you know you can't listen to them. It's impossible. If you listen to them, you're going to go broke. You probably already have. I mean, it was so simple. I mean, this is the pattern we're in, and as long as we respect our pattern, you know, we can't fail. Pattern's gone back to 2017. I haven't been shy about it. You know, I kept saying, the shorter patterns are showing an M-topping reversal. Eventually, it's going to get down to the monthly, and it has now. And I said on Sunday, get prepared. And what did I say this morning, guys? I don't often do this, but like this morning in my first video, I mean, it's real. I put a warning out this morning, but during the video, if you watch it, I implore you, if you haven't, it's got the one from, wow, that video's got 2,100 views already and 200 plus likes. Wow. I'm impressed, but you guys are gonna have to sit through this real quick as I see everybody coming in. Let me welcome everybody real quick, because that's my thing. I have to welcome everybody in. I Bet with the GOAT, Crypto Scrooge, Jordan English, Mr. Campbell, Hugh Allen Bayvillain. Hey, there's a fake Twitter page pretending to be you. Is there really? Unless it's my Twitter page. If there is, put the link in the description. Put the link in this in the comments. Hugh Allen, put the links in the comments. Stanley Chomina, welcome in. I appreciate that. I don't have millions of followers because I tell the truth. And I don't do FUD. Joe Soap, welcome in. Join the army today. Holy shit balls. Thank you so much. That makes me happy. I got another person in the army. Oh, yeah. Morning Glory, that sucks. I don't know why. Sean, welcome in. John SP, welcome in, OG. Pro Level Athletic, what's going on, homie? Welcome to the army. No problem at all. It is ugly, Morning Glory. Best in the business and the legend. I agree, John. Power Gear, welcome in. Bozak 23 in the house at hashtag Tom's Army. Indeed. Dang, 702. According with chart, XRP going more down. Oh, yes. LJR, what's going on, brother? I appreciate that. And, you know, that's all I can be is real. Hugh Allen, it's not yours. Interesting. Where did you, will you put it in this, in the comments in here? I don't see it. Mike. So, okay. So go on your desktop browser, and all you have to do is go to my home page. So when you're on the desktop browser, you're going to see on here on the front page, it's going to say subscribe, and then there'll be a join button. On the app, on some of them, it won't show, you know, the join button for whatever reason, because it's on the iPhone or the App Store. There's a bug. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Nick, what's going on? That's you, Pro Level Athletic. I'm used to you on Twitch now. Sausage, what's going on? Appreciate it. You said you already shared it? I don't know. I didn't see it. Yeah, you have to go to the desktop. Don't ask me why. It's irritating because a lot of people can't figure out how to do it. And hell, while we're up here, go to the store, guys, if you want to actually show a little bit of separate support. I've had 5 pieces of merchandise sold, and guess what? It's cheaper than the third, you know, the stuff you're going to get anywhere else on YouTube by 100%. But $27.12 for the long sleeve or the, you know, the sweatshirt, like you see me wear the hoodie, the merch for the coffee. You drink your cup of coffee and support me. $12.22. Only 11 likes and 30 people watching. Got to do better than that. Or 50. If there's 52 people watching, we only have 11 likes, I would be disappointed. Let me see if that didn't refresh. It better not have refreshed. Okay, we need more likes. 24 likes. Much more likes need to be had. And then the t-shirt, you can buy the t-shirt too for $15.87. That's what you should do. But we need to watch this. So watch what happened with Coinbase after earnings. Like I said, everybody was going to get fucking hammered. Watch this.
Were you one of those people chasing a QR code around your TV screen during the Super Bowl? Even getting down on your knees? Or maybe like this 95-year-old grandma, you were saying, what is that?
Did you get it?
No. Did you?
No, I'm filming you getting it.
Or maybe you were at a Super Bowl party with guests who rooted for the code more than for the Rams or the Bengals. It zipped around the screen for 60 seconds. A nod to the old bouncing DVD screensaver that became a meme, even ending up on The Office.
There's this cube on the screen. It bounces around all day, and sometimes it looks like it's heading right into the corner of the screen, and then at the last minute it hits a wall and bounces away.
But where's Waldo?
But this QR code commercial was for the cryptocurrency trading company Coinbase. And if your phone captured the code, you were supposed to get an offer for $15 in free Bitcoin for signing up. But a lot of folks got this instead. We're having
I had to show this. I'm sorry. And then their earnings on top of this, it was a disaster for Coinbase.
issues. Others got planned maintenance in progress. What Coinbase apparently didn't plan for was this. We saw over 20 million plus hits on our landing page in 1 minute. This volume led to us temporarily throttling our systems. For some, someone else complimented the big brain of the guy who came up with that ad. But a critic tweeted the company should have saved the 7 million ad cost and spent it on your servers. Actually, 60 seconds probably cost at least 30.
Good evening, 6:36 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. I'm T-Speaker222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future DigiByte OG. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. As you guys can see, it's been an absolute bloodbath in the markets. We've got some things down as much as 95, 96%. Luna's down 93% at this current time. We've got a lot of things way down. We've got numbers with like Algo sub 45 cents. We've got IOTA sub 30 cents. You got Luna went as low as what, 40 fucking cents. You've got a lot of blood. It's a huge bloodbath here. And the point is we're unaffected. We were out in front of this. We've seen this coming. And now we have to let this play out. There's simply no reason unless you want to get yourself in and out, in and out, and out and pay the taxes. I mean, that's up to you. But right now is the time where you sit back, you let this market actually play out. What was that? I mean, Caitlin, if you're watching this live, could you become a millionaire from Lobster? Absolutely. Absolutely. You could be a millionaire on any of these exchanges, but if you know what you're looking at and the right assets, you absolutely could be. You just got to stock up before the flip or before they come live. But you've also got to vet things because there's a lot of scamming going on Lobster. It's probably one of the most corrupted ones. So right now in the 30-minute for XRP, it's this simple. We still got beaten down by the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame, and this just seems to be a common theme. Beaten down this whole way down. It's just this whole way down, guys. So now we come back up and look at the volume. There's no volume. Even at 36 cents, look at the volume on XRP. I mean, come on. 1.51 million in 30 minutes. 46,000 so far in that one. 2.131 in that 30 minutes. And then in the sell volume, 3.44 million. And this is weak sell volume, 3.289. But look at the real sell volume, 17.9 million, 10.29 million. Exactly. Hit that motherfucking like button. Welcome in, Gary. Nick, welcome in. From the great state of Michigan, indeed, Nick. What's going on, XRP, Broska? Tasima Kombi. What's the bottom? Well, I'll show you. We don't exactly know the true bottom. I appreciate that, Hugh Allen. Welcome in. I bet with the goat. Yo, what's up, homie? I mean, be pretty ballsy to buy Terra at this point. Terra is going to be, in my opinion, unlisted as a stable coin. That's just my opinion. Oh, yeah, that actually would be a great idea, John. I think that would be a great idea. I actually didn't think about that, but that's a great idea. What's going on, Jam? Hey, John, thanks for the $1.99. Our first donation of the night. Popping our cherry. I appreciate that. Oh, no kidding. Right on, John. You want to gift it to me? Well, that is mighty generous of you. Wow, that's crazy. Are you serious? Wow, I would be greatly appreciative of that. That's for sure. But for the moment, I appreciate that, Conrad. For the moment, John, call your shot. When you donate, so if you want me to cover coins, I run the show. There's just too many people and it gets out of control. I started a thing on Twitch. I run the show. If you send a donation, like even $1, whatever, you get to call your shot. So, John, what do you want me to cover? Unless you just want me to continue with XRP, but any coin. And you know most of the coins I cover, but obviously, if you donate, you run the floor. So, but yeah, this is XRP, a bearish engulfing candle in the 4-hour time frame. We've almost hit that 36.2 support that we put out there. SGB. $12, that's not so bad. You want me to cut? Well, I should have known, John, that you want me to cover Songbird. Well, since we came on here before, remember what we put on? The falling channel, and it already fell through that. Already fell through that. And now we can actually do this from the bigger perspective, finally. You know, it took us all of a day. Now we can draw it out in this fashion. If somebody in here is new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button and join the more than, 10,300 subscribers here on YouTube now. If you're considering, join Tom's Army. There's just simply no reason not to at this point. Like, there really isn't. Couldn't have saved you any more money than I did today. That's a fact. So, John, I'm going to draw this for you, and this is going to be what you need to look at for Songbird. This is your beautiful rendition. That's what we're in. Descending triangle. And this is what we're going to have to contend with. Yeah, I know, John. That's what I tell people. I'm not just trying to get it to the penny. I'm trying to get it to the 10th of a penny. And look how many people didn't lose a damn thing in my community. A damn thing. Why? Because I've been telling them about this for 6 months in steps. Even up to the last run up when I said you can freely buy, but come May 1st, you better get out of all your shit, or May 2nd, May 3rd, somewhere in there. Because when that first rate hike happens, crypto's going to the shitter. And what happened? We had a historical liquidation. I took so much crap at the historical crypto crap and all this crap. But anyhow, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Wow, we have 80 people in here now. I did not know that. Welcome in. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Share this on social media, for God's sake. Let's get more people in here. Let's get an explosion in the channel. Hugh Allen, thanks for the 99 cents. Call your shot, brother. If you want me to cover something, send a dono. It's that simple. Send a dono. I do too much work. I can cover the charts myself and go from one to the next. Exactly. Join Tom's Army or lose the rest. Lose all your loot. So, Hugh Allen, what's going on? Thanks for the 99 cents. Call your shot. Which coin? XLM. This is me. XLM. We've fallen off the charts. What was my target? 10.9. We've come down to 11.8 so far. We've fallen even out of the short-term descending triangle. So now I can keep scaring you guys. Now we can draw the bigger pattern. And I said I wouldn't do this. I said I wouldn't do this until we fell out. Yes, sir, Hugh. I can do that right after this. Absolutely. Hey, Mike, welcome to Tom's Army. Welcome back, I should say. I wish it would. I think you can hit the button and it'll show you how many months you've been a part of Tom's Army in total. Because I know this isn't the first month. So, here's XLM, guys. If you want to bring this out for the long scale, so you got to get 2 points of contact. You see both of them. Now, in order to finish the pattern, it's a very simple trick, guys. And a lot of people on YouTube try to trick everybody, talk fancy. They're full of shit. I'll tell you, 99% of the people on YouTube, I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust them walking my dog. I'll be honest with you. They're such hypocrites. And I haven't seen many people like me that haven't done a single. I don't advertise. I don't take the money. I could make so much money doing this shit and doing a minute clips in the beginning and advertise. I got a Coinbase one. I gave Coinbase my promotion just now, showing how they scam people. Just on stupid ads. So anyhow, this is what you're looking at for XLM. And right now we're in the descending triangle. So if we don't get the bounce here, oh, it gets mighty glorious, guys. Mighty glorious. Because then you'd not only hold this and break it before even breaking the descending triangle, you'd have to break down here and immediately come down to about that 11-1 and then break that and come into this consolidation zone. And it's going to be glorious. It's going to be glorious. Thanks for the extra 99 cents, Hugh Allen. I appreciate that. When will XRP ever reach its all-time high? 2025. Like I've said from the beginning. People hate when I say it, but I can only be real, dude. I think 2025, 2024 maybe. I don't think we sneak it in 2022. No, not 2025. 2023 November will be when we have our first chance to start making a run, but it's going to be likely into 2024. It could take until 2025, but I told everybody the hopium on YouTube is going to get everybody's hopes and dreams crushed, but 2023 November could be a big time, especially when the lawsuit gets settled. But don't be surprised if XRP looks a little bit different by then. I mean, I said it's possible we get down to these. I keep saying the true value of XRP was not 80 cents or $1.50 or whatever. Even at 50 cents, the true value is 12 cents in my opinion. That's what it's worth. I can't help that it's in an XRP, it's in a lawsuit. And crypto severely overvalued. So let me put the analogy this way, guys. The Fed kept pouring money into crypto. It's so easy, guys, it's so easy for crypto to go up or for the stock market to go up when the Fed keeps buying shit. All they did was kept printing Tether and had Tether buy up every little thing, and then they would just let all these exchanges use Tether to do their futures trading or to loan out money through Tether. It was a whole big scam. They were doing the same thing with the UST. Well, the UST just went out and now it's getting delisted as a stable coin. I guarantee it. It broke the dollar threshold. It can't do that. It couldn't even hold the dollar. So at the worst case scenario promise, your promise as a stable coin is to never break a dollar. It's that simple. Olga, holy crap, love. Welcome in. This is one of my longest viewers of all times. What a day indeed. What a day indeed. How high do I think XRP can go? I think you're going to have to put a comma. If that helps. So you wanted Shiba? So the bad thing about Shiba, like I said, the good thing right now is you're not in it. Hopefully. The bad thing is like I was telling everybody, we failed a cup and handle and formed it into a descending triangle. So now it's just how fast do we break down? Shiba's coming way down here and maybe farther. I kept saying we're coming back down to 425. I've had this out here since before any of these drops. And now, my Dogecoin and U community knows if any of you are in there. I kept putting in my, as my picture that I was using, the Dogecoin and U Robinhood listing fail. That's what I kept putting when I would cover Shiba. It was so obvious we were forming this pattern. It kept showing up in the smaller time frames. Guys, when you have M-topping reversals in smaller time frames, then you have a pump, and then the higher time frame, that pump just leads to a bigger M-topping reversal, and then you go to the higher, and then the M just keeps getting bigger. That's what just happened, and we finally got to the monthly, and it imploded. It couldn't go any farther. The pattern couldn't come out any farther. So, long term, I mean, in the immediate short term and in the, let's just redo this. Let's bring it out into the weekly. This looks like ass, okay? The problem is this looks like ass. Looks like hell. It's for fuck. Crypto's fucked. In the immediate short term, in the immediate next 6 months to a year, we're in so much trouble. I don't think any of you guys realize it. You're starting to realize it. But if you think this is bad, try buying in today and seeing where you're at in 4 weeks. I mean, this is the technical target off of a broken descending triangle, guy. And the bull flag broke. We're on a descending triangle, and I know what I'm seeing. I don't have to have the pattern there. I can see it. Without these lines, that's the freaky thing. I can see the pattern in my head. I don't need the lines. I put them here for all of you. Because I remember all this shit. I can see it. But look, now that we have new form pattern, like, is this going to hold? Can you even use that? No, I don't think so. So we're going to project out into the future where this is going to end up being by using the first 2 points of these wicks in the weekly. And if you can, so this is a broadening wedge. This is it's widening. So if you go from up here, so we're going to say it bounces down here, it failed. By the time it gets down here, we're going to say, okay, this is the area it's going to break. Or is it going to break down here? We don't know. We'll just say right here. So, I mean, we got a target. Oh, my God. 7-4? That would flip another. Oh, yeah, that's what we've been prophesizing for Shiba to flip another 0. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. 2 more zeros. So, that's going to be interesting. I mean, Shiba's printing its own pattern, and that failed. That has failed. And I kept saying, what happens when it exposes the M in the weekly or the monthly? It's exposing it, guys. It brings you here, and then when that busts, you break this accumulation zone, and bam, you're printing new lows, and then you're in discovery in the wrong direction. That's a scary proposition. That's a very scary proposition. So long term, we're going to be fine. It's an ISO coin. We'll be fine. Long term, I can see it. It's hard to say if it's going to get up to 1/10 of a penny or how high because it's got to burn a lot of coins. But it is an ISO coin, so it's at the copper level. I believe you can thank the Flare Network for that, for adding them to that. But it'll be okay. Shiba will be okay in the end. It's an ISO coin, it'll be okay. Hopefully that helped. Well, I mean, Hugh, I just did the one you want. I still have stuff to cover. I know you sent 2 donations, but you still get your 1 coin. I'll come back to it in a second. I still haven't gone over most of my things that I like to cover. I just throw in the donations while we go. So, DGB, and I hate that I have all these in USDT from when I was doing the futures trading, because now we broke a lot of these. Oh, no problem, Hugh. I'll get that hopefully here. It's just these patterns we're creating, and look at the 4-hour time frame for DGB. We've already broke this area. You know, we've already broke this area. So, I mean, we're holding on barely to this 0. But I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a glass of water. 85 people in here, 74 likes, not bad. Make sure to hit that like button. Consider sending a dono. Consider paying it forward. A lot of people are asking me to cover a lot of things. I got my own things to cover. But if you want to call your shot, send a donation. That's the best I can do. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you for the patience. XRP with the $1.79 euro. Oh, sorry, Emerson. I actually forgot about all of those. Emerson. I appreciate that, Emerson. $10 donation on Venmo. What a guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, thank you, love. Have a good night. And I appreciate you stopping in. It's good to see your face. It really is. But no, guys. I'm gonna be switching over to Twitch. It's just the user interface is a lot better. I can't stand having to do it like this, but I wanted to come on for a couple minutes and talk to you guys. Joe, what do you want me to cover real quick? Oh yeah, you said XRP. So XRP's at 41,561. And I want to redraw this out for you, since you were nice enough to send a little dono. But if you guys want to watch and continue this, join me on Twitch. Links in the video description. It's just, for everybody who's followed me on there, the user, it's just the way I can talk to you guys and interact, and I don't have to worry about forced closing and all this other crap. I can be me. Man, this is ugly. I don't even know how we should draw this, because we don't know right now in the weekly if this is going to come down any farther. And I suspect we're so far. It's so far that it's going to be hard to just draw it like this. Because right now we can definitely say this is the low. And we can come through like this. And then we can come down here and we can say, okay, well, assuming that we can come through like this, right? Assuming that this is what's going on here. Now, we can't confirm anything because this drop hasn't ended yet and we haven't got enough data points. But if we just do it like this and we try to make up our own real quick as we're going, that's something we could be in. But the moment it breaks this, it's a major problem. That's a major problem. Because that's actually a good interpretation of what's going on. Because that makes it a symmetrical triangle. And then if it busts this formation right here, it's gonna break. This is the last hold point that I was talking about at 36. I think there's one at 32 maybe. Back here, yeah. It's back here at this wick where it bounced up and then dropped. That's an area of resistance support. But once you break that, it comes all the way down. There's not much here. You can hit a wick here at 17. And then you might come down here to 10. I mean, it's a big-ass nightmare. I believe it's going, yes, below 30 cents. Not in one fair swoop, but who knows? I didn't think it was going to come down to 37 cents this quickly. I knew it was going to come down here. I've had these targets for a while. I just didn't think we were going to take out some of these lows so quickly. Now that we've done that, and the volume's so low on all these return rallies, I mean, look at the return rally volume. Even that 30-minute volume is terrible. And we're 9 minutes, or, oh my God. We're 32 seconds away from possibly re-rolling over. Because this is going to be a hanging candle now. Unless we get a little bit of pressure real quick. Now we're going to have a hanging candle that starts here. And we haven't had any downward pressure. Much of it. So we could have one of these push-ups right here. But then once it breaks that formation and gets rejected here, with how dead this volume is, it's going to roll itself over. It's already starting to crash over itself. That's technically a bull flag here in the 30-minute. Without a successive candle, it's bearish. This is turning into a bad formation because now it's going to turn into a pull down. But it could possibly come up here. Like, if this plays out, this should come up just north of 42.7. And if it plays out properly, you'll just have a little excitement here. People get excited, get an erection, and then it'll quickly go flaccid. If it even does that. It could also get rejected here and just come down. So, with this volume, you need volume to break out of this area. Without volume, you can't break out of this area. Look at the sell volume. Look at the buy volume. Does that look like the buy volume's winning? No. This is what we call the dangling ball as part of the pattern. Observe the J hook, and you get kicked right between the balls. It's just the way it goes. And if you don't pay attention, you get fucked. And I know the people that listen to my technical analysis and the ones who listen to Alex Cobb and the other douchebags like him. It's just, I can tell. If your portfolio's hurting and you're watching me, you're not listening. I've been doing this for 14, 15 months. I haven't missed a day. I do 4 to 5 updates a day and live streams. I do my work. And when the market's crashing, I'm here more than anybody. I'm not afraid because I predicted it. They're all afraid to come on. And when they do, the problem is on YouTube on a day like today, they give you all that fucking bullshit. The hopium. So, that's why you're here. XRP Future Millionaire. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe. Share this on Pornhub if you have to. I don't care. I don't care if I see it on Pornhub. Share it anywhere. I don't want to have to jingle my ningles. Okay? I don't want to have to jingle my groteskis to advertise, but I will. I have no problem advertising. Showing a little bit of skin to get more people in here. I have no problem. Now, I highly encourage you to do it yourself and share my stuff. But if I have to, I will. If I have to twerk, I'll do it. So that's what we're looking at right here. The 20-day. We have to get over 42,648 in the 20-day and the 30-minute time frame. If we can somehow do that, our overwhelming task that we have is we have to get over 50490. That's our overwhelming task. I don't think it's going to happen. These are bearish engulfing candles. And in the weekly, our biggest issue is that huge weekly engulfing, bearish engulfing candle. It proved our pattern was an M-topping reversal, as we've called. And now, once it breaks this 36 cents, which is actually a last key resist or support spot, it breaks that, you come all the way down here. You'll have 17 cents with a stopping point at 24 and 32. That's it. That's all you've got left here. Make sure to hit that like button. I expect to see all of you. I know. I actually could do something funny, CFX, with Sunny Days, with some of those, on TikTok, with some of those filters they have. But guys, I'm going to share you my Twitch link because that's where I'm going. Because I usually do a live stream at 8, but I'm going to do it right now. But I highly encourage you guys to come over here, show me the support on Twitch. We're up to 266 subscribers. It's a much better user-friendly environment. You guys will have a lot more fun. And the best part is when you send bits, I get to keep 100% of it. Unlike on YouTube, how they try to keep the money you donate. When you send it on Twitch, I get to keep 100% of it. FYI.
Today's global futures markets are more dynamic.
It's awesome that I have to watch my stupid ads.
And compelling than ever. And now they're more compelling than ever. And now they're more compelling than ever.
Awesome. Why can't I get into my live chat? Oh, wait a minute. It was on the side. What am I talking about? That was in my way. I didn't even realize it was there. So, yes. Make sure you join me there. So, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I appreciate the couple donations, and I appreciate everybody who's a part of this army. Stay blessed, everybody, and hopefully I'll see you over on Twitch.